fucked up bad. This is gonna be a tough one to tell. What's up, YouTube? In this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys the wrap I got for $1,900. I'll be reviewing some of the amazing, beautiful, incredible, class-leading craftsmanship done by these guys on my 2018 Audi SQ5. Oh my God, you're f***ing kidding me, bro. That looks crazy. No way. Dude, guys, this is not my car right now. This is like unbelievable. So that's what we're doing, huh?
Yes, sir.
That's what we're doing, huh?
Check it out, bro.
Sheesh. Yeah, I appreciate you guys, man.
It's a whole nother thing, man.
Thank you guys for your work, man. This looks incredible. Got the black emblems. Did the whole chrome delete on the trim here. Roof rails. Damn, the front, that front looks crazy. The handles were matte black. It was supposed to be Nardo gray, but you said it was too thick, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, we ended up going just with the matte black.
Yeah. No, it's gonna, yeah, it definitely looks, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I kind of like it. So as you could tell, I was psyched to pick up the car when I first saw it. From far away, it looked so good. It was the shade of gray I wanted, but man, I should have taken a closer look when I picked up the car, because the day after that and the days to come, I just started noticing more and more signs of a crappy wrap job and even damage to my car. I'm gonna dive into the story of this horrendous wrap a little bit and hopefully help somebody watching this video avoid the same mistakes that I made. And if you guys wanna hear more about it, I can make a longer cut and kind of explain day by day, text message by text message to show you guys how this horrendous wrap job took place. But for this video, I'm gonna quickly run through the backstory just to give you guys a little bit of context. So I found this guy on Facebook Marketplace, and when I asked him for a quote, he told me $1,900 for a chrome delete and a full 3M wrap. Other shops were quoting me upwards of $5,000 for the same service, so to me, it was a no-brainer. I figured, hey, how hard could it be to clay bar a car and just throw some vinyl over it? It can't be $5,000 worth. I was wrong. The guy said he had just moved from Texas and was a small business owner, and as an entrepreneur myself, I always like to support small businesses, so I said, hey, why not? I'm gonna be a client that trusts you to do a really good job so you have something better to throw on your Instagram, your portfolio, and get better business that way to continue to grow. He said he'd get the car done in 4 days, but kept the car for almost 2 weeks. Super bad communicator, which sent me like these shady videos where he wouldn't show the entire car because he knew he was falling behind. It was a mess. The chrome delete was actually just a couple of cans of Plasti Dip sprayed on my front grille and the other plastic trim pieces on the bumper in the car. They actually promised that they were gonna do vinyl, but they ended up just getting lazy about it and did Plasti Dip. And the funniest part was when I asked for a refund, after it was clear that they could not fix the wrap that they installed themselves, I actually got blocked. And when I tried to run to my bank, I told Wells Fargo, hey guys, I think I got scammed. These guys did not do a good job. They damaged my car. Like, what can you guys do? Wells Fargo said, sorry, because it was a Zelle transaction, we cannot guarantee the quality or success of a service. So now I'm out a couple $1,000 and my car is damaged. So let's start off with the chrome delete. Starting off, the chrome delete was done with Plasti Dip. Out of all things, yes, Plasti Dip. My front grille, bumper trim pieces, the roof rails, and yes, even the door handles were Plasti Dipped. They told me it would be all vinyl wrap, but that was BS. And the parts that were done with actual vinyl and not Plasti Dip were also done so bad. You could see the cuts on the vinyl on the window trim. They didn't cut it right. I noticed that the front SQ5 badge was all black when I picked up the car, but the ones that I had bought were black and red. When I asked one of the guys if he had Plasti Dipped the chrome emblems, he said yes. Went inside his house and brought out the aftermarket emblems that I had purchased. So as if this story wasn't already difficult enough to tell, my mic dies halfway through the recording. So I'm gonna pick it up now. Don't mind the change of clothes. So yeah, they were trying to hide the fact that they Plasti Dipped everything from the get-go. And the badges in the rear were actually moved with some sort of razor blade or knife, which actually left marks, as you can tell here. Okay, so now that we got the chrome delete part out of the way, let's move on to the wrap. Starting from the front, it looks like he just ran out of wrap on the hood and the edges didn't even stick. I noticed they also didn't cut the smaller plastic pieces on the front bumper, and they effectively hit a lot of the car's lines. They didn't cut around the other bumper trims. It looks like they just gave up halfway through the job. There was a lot of contamination on the front bumper, hood, and other panels. You can see contamination bubbles on the rear shot of the car here. They actually told me it was air bubbles and that if I parked the car in the sun for 2 weeks, it would just go away. They left adhesive from the original badges under the wrap for alignment purposes. Some of the vinyl that was cut was actually even left on the car. Other parts weren't cut right or came off entirely, and other parts of the car where they ran out of wrap, they just covered it with scrap parts of vinyl. The mirrors were supposed to be blacked out, but they didn't finish it. It was also given to me with a tear in the wrap. The edges weren't even tucked in correctly, which tells me they didn't disassemble a single piece of the car, like they said they would. You can tell here on the window trim they didn't bother to do anything correctly. And the craziest part to me about this whole wrap was that they wrapped over the reverse lights and reflector. This is what it's supposed to look like, and this is what it looked like on my car. Okay, so the car was clearly not wrapped right. So what happens next? The guys told me I had a year warranty, and when I asked to fix it, the main guy, Michael, gave me the runaround on why he wasn't able to make it to fix it. At this point, the red flags started becoming more evident, and I asked, if I give this car back to them, are they actually going to be able to fix the mistakes that they made? And the answer was clearly no. So I asked Michael for a refund, and I even offered to cover half of the cost of all the material that he used on the car. I remember what it was like to start up a small business, and a refund could really put a dent in things, or in this case, a knife mark. But he denied me the refund and blocked my number. So the unwrapping of the car took around 30 minutes to do, and you can see all the secrets hidden under the wrap. Knife marks and scratches, adhesive they didn't bother to take off, and all of those air bubbles they said would go away. So what now? I'm pretty much SOL. My bank won't protect me, the guys won't give me a refund, so I'm screwed. But I did want to share a few tips with you all so you don't get screwed. Tip number 1, don't cheap out. Professional shops quoted me between $4,600 and $5,200 for the same job. For that $2,600 difference, I could have avoided this entire headache. Don't cheap out, you get what you pay for. Tip number 2, if you do want to support a small business, make sure you pay them with a credit card. Do not Zelle or give them cash. It'll be way harder to fight that claim through your bank than if you just put it on a credit card. And tip number 3, the most obvious tip of all, don't use these guys. They operate in front of a house in Sherman Oaks. I don't want to show their faces in this video, but if you DM me on Instagram, I may or may not show you. But I will show you these photos that they sent me of cars they had wrapped in the past. So if you do come across these photos or any listing containing these photos, you know to run the opposite direction. So guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it more than I did because I didn't enjoy it at all. And let me know in the comments down below, has anything like this ever happened to you? How did you fix it? If you did fix it, I'd love to hear from you and spread those tips to other viewers. Please don't forget to comment, like, rate. Damn, how old am I? Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and I'm gonna keep making more of these videos around my 2018 Audi SQ5. So stay tuned, I got more videos coming up. Peace.